As winners of the President's Academic Award in back-to-back seasons, it's no secret Columbus State University prides itself on excellence from its student athletes. The success in the academic realm is a reminder that the student athletes are here to be students first and athletes second.
You want to bring in kids that already kind of have it together academically, because if they don't, then you're spending more time on them making sure that they're not feeling out than they are competing on the court. So because they kind of take care of what they need to as far as academics, I don't really have to stress about that. Those aren't conversations we have to have in my office.
I think it's important that academics are kind of like the first thing that you do every day. So we have practice a lot of times early in the morning, but just making sure that I'm on top of my stuff, that I'm aware of like what's due when, trying to be organized. It's a weakness of mine, but like organizing everything and then just getting it done instead of procrastinating.
I balance athletics and academics with a lot of to-do lists and schedules. My schedules are blocked off, color-coded, and I have a to-do list on top of that with Post-it notes all over it. So staying organized is a big part of my academic success.
In the past 2 seasons alone, the Lady Cougar volleyball squad has had an astounding 9 selections to the Peach Belt Conference All-Academic team. Though it's a privilege to play a sport and earn a scholarship, the girls are ultimately here to get an education. Yet balancing the limited time between acing both the court and the classroom isn't always easy.
First, I learned my time management from club. We were always on the road, missing classes for club as well. I just find time whenever I can to work on homework. The hardest part is when we travel, trying to use the bus time to get homework done and then trying to find time in the hotels to get work done.
Definitely the time management aspect, just because there's so much. We're constantly in the gym, in the weight room, so we're constantly doing different things and just being on top of all the different activities that you have to do and different projects.
The hardest part, I would say, is just, if you're tired, you just want to go home and sleep, but you gotta stay up and study. So definitely the hardest is lack of sleep for me, because I'll find myself studying all night and then I come the next day and I'm dead tired.
Making those sacrifices continue to allow our student athletes on the volleyball team to compete at the highest levels, both academically and athletically.
I think either on the court or off the court, they're really, really hard workers. They're willing to sacrifice, so they either sacrifice some sleep or they sacrifice some time going out or just to make sure that they get in those academics. Plus, they all have really, really high goals.
From biology majors to pre-med students to even the study of criminal justice, the volleyball team from top to bottom is stocked full of student athletes who relentlessly work to raise the bar in the classroom.
I'm just really proud of myself in general, and I want a good job after this, and I feel like the best way to get that top position is by showing that you can perform really well under a lot of pressure.
Well, I want to go on from here and get a job. I'm a major psychology, so I'm looking to go to grad school after this, so being successful now in my undergrad is really important to me.
Volleyball is a means to an end. In time, the sun will set on late-night matches, eventually rising into early morning jobs. These girls understand that reality, which is exactly why they dig their way through the books to prepare themselves for the road that lies ahead.
They've always been really, really good at being very, very mature about their academics. They've always been very, very good at prioritizing, and making sure that they're balancing everything that they need to do and accomplishing, whether it's on the court or off the court, with the grades.
I want to do good in school because I know volleyball isn't forever, which is really sad. So I want to be able to have a nice setup once I'm done with volleyball and real world is hitting. So I want to, be able to put my best foot out there.